This is a presentation to um, disseminate EC Plus project. Why EC Plus is developed? There is a need to cover communication for people with severe intellectual disability who suffer from syndromes that hinder communication really badly. And these people are not normally the subject of um, wide research since there are not many. So we decided to do something for professionals who look after them, families, and students that would engage in work which involve working with people suffering intellectual disability. Um, this is a project funded by the European Union and also um, mm, is led by the University of Malaga. Um, as we said, our aims were to create a pedagogical portal, pedagogical site that offer open educational resources based on scientific, medical, and psychological references, create tools and computer application based on the total communication approach, sign language, multimodal resources that can be downloaded through mobile applications or any other electronic devices. Train university students who in the future will engage in profession in which they have to look after people with intellectual disabilities, test the resulting product with the recipients, collaborate with European partners in joint research and publish the results of the project in specialized journals and volumes, disseminate the activities and results of the project, and make it sustainable. After it ends, we intend that it lasts for a few years just to give the opportunity to people to use resources. We have been working for 33 months, and this is the reference of the project. The consortium, the partners are the University of Malaga, the leader, the University of Klagenfurt, specialized in sign language communication, University of Ghent, specialized in interpreting, and Hospital Pau Taulí in Sabadell, Barcelona, which is a reference center for rare diseases, syndromes, and intervention. The target groups, as we said before, are people with intellectual disabilities, university students being trained in the field of health, education, and interpreting, professionals in the field of health, education, and interpreting, families, and professionals in general working with people with intellectual disabilities. Our specialists, our team, is formed by specialists in interpreting, psychology, neurology, genetics, sign language, ITC tools, and education. This is a snapshot of the team in one of the transnational meetings we have every year. This is part of the team of Hospital Pau Taulí, and this is our webpage. Here you can find in several languages. Also, some of the information is in English, but we're afraid that the resources are not in English. Some scientific guides are, but as the partner were from Catalonia, Ghent, Austria, and Spain, we have German, Dutch, Catalan, and Spanish. Maybe in a future project, English can be added. As I said, it was saying people who suffer from syndromes that seriously affect communication. And here you have an example of the scientific guides that can be downloaded. So here you have the index of the syndromes, which are 15, and maybe some more can be added in the future. And of those, you will find clinical information and intervention information in the 4 languages, plus in English. Also, as we said, we developed an application for electronic devices, and you have a tutorial for Android, and obviously it's completely free. And also, we have been developing in the last month the application for iPad and iPhone. And at the moment, you have to write to Chicano UMAS to get access. And maybe in a few weeks, it will be a tutorial also for Android. But at the moment, you can access, and it's good if you access and give us feedback. When we download the application on an electronic device, you can have either open a panel of pictograms for the person with disability, so the person touch, and as you see here, the person can touch the pictogram that he wish or she wishes, and then it's sorted by categories: food and drinks, for instance, or animals. And then by touching one pictogram, then you will access to the rest of the resources: video, sign language, video, pictograms, and video for the action. In this particular example is to dress, to get dressed. So the person with disability just can choose what is best for him. Maybe sign language, maybe it's the video, maybe it's a photograph. Also, there is an option of personalize or customize some photograph. So here, the words that you find with blue square, you just can upload a photo of your friend. In this case, it's friend, amigo. So you can upload the photo of the friend of the girls or the boy that appeals much more to him or her. For professionals, using the application, you can have also alphabetical order, and it's easier maybe that choosing the pictogram. What are the advantages of easy apps compared to other applications? Well, first of all, it contains scientific and intervention information, easily accessible to any professional caregiver, and free. It offers a wide variety of resources in 4 languages and is easily downloaded on electronic Android or iOS devices and does not take up much space. And also, the projects carried out different activities that are in the web page, and you can have access to them now. Training courses for university students, professionals, and families in the 4 institutions. So the content of the courses can be found in the link. Courses on the intervention, the education, sign language, interpreting. All the contents are there. Training and collaboration with association. Obviously, we try to test our products and get the feedback, and the feedback was very positive. Intensive program for students of higher education. There was a program to train and to gather students from the 4 institutions in the University of Malaga for them to test and to work with us for a while. Publication of scientific material, and there is a section you can just click in the link where you can download several articles we have published on the subject of the project. We also held a conference and a multiplier event, and some of the material that were discussed there are in our webpage. As a matter of fact, we have the opportunity of inviting Dr. Stephen Calculator and other important people such as Dr. Claudia Angeletti, specialized in medical interpreting, or Dr. Bott, specialized in the interviews and psychological matters. And also we have carried out webinars and dissemination in different conferences, and some of material are also in our webpage, and obviously the development of our application that we previously explained. There is an ebook with results published by McGraw-Hill publishing house that shows a timeline of the work the researchers of the project have performed. And also to end with our presentation, we will show you the list of sponsors and people who collaborate with us. As a matter of fact, they have been a great support. Let's say we have this institution from Finland, which is a very prestigious institution for a total communication. And then we have another sponsors such as Samsung for electronic devices, schools, associations, and the Spanish Association for Disability, the Association of Medical Students from the University of Malaga. All of them were really helpful for us. And that's the end. Thank you very much. We would like you to try our application and really would find some feedback from the families and professionals, and we hope you will find it useful. Thank you so much.